All right, what's up, everyone? We're at episode 15, Northwest Bodybuilding. I'm your host, Rob Chicano. I got my buddy, Big Ferg, Big James Ferguson, fresh off North America, fresh off his overall victory in Colorado. It's a Colorado State, right?
Colorado Cup.
Colorado Cup, overall victory there, and then an awesome showing at a very competitive NPC North Americans in Pittsburgh. How was the experience, man? This has been a crazy year for you. A lot of hype, a lot of gain in Instagram following, and
Yeah,
it must have been pretty awesome, man.
yeah, it's been a good one. I didn't finish the way I really wanted to, but uh, you know, we know what we need to do next time. This is my first season with Blue, and we came in at Colorado. We were, the target show was North Americans, but I was harder and grainier, so we still need to pull down a little bit because North Americans, that was our target show. So we pulled down and uh, yeah, we came down like another 10, 12 pounds, but I just looked softer. I didn't have that pop. And I think it's just, I never pulled the injectables or the GH in Colorado. And I think that really kept my look full no matter how much food I pushed.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, like honestly, I did notice a little bit, like yeah, you were probably leaner, but yeah, like the muscle wasn't pushing against the skin like it was in Colorado.
Yep. And it made me look a lot
Um,
softer.
yeah, it's so weird, man. Bodybuilding's so weird. You think that you can just like hammer down and do a bunch of extra cardio and eat less, and you're gonna show up just peeled and hard, but it just doesn't always work like that, you know.
No,
The
it
body's
didn't.
a weird thing.
And then we carved up, dude, crazy. Like, I don't even eat like that in the off season. And like, we had the look, but then it's like, I don't know if it was just the kind of stress, and I usually take a nap between prejudging and finals when I didn't get a chance to. Because prejudging, at least I was in the mix. It
Yeah,
was it was finals is where I fell spots. So
yeah. Where'd you end up placing?
I got fifth and 10th when it
Okay,
was a
fifth.
split center, and then I was third.
So fifth and over 35, and then 10th in the open.
Yes,
Nice. That's not bad, man. I mean, you looked
it
incredible.
hurt. It
I
hurt,
know. Yeah, I know the feeling. It
but
did hurt. Yeah, I'm sure. There was a lot of, yeah, I'm sure it hurt, man. There was a lot
it's
of hype
just,
for you.
yeah, there was a lot of hype, and then it was just a bunch of heavyweights that just didn't make the cut. You know what I mean? Like, they barely
Really?
made the super heavies. Everyone was.
Damn.
I'm not taking anything from them. They all were great. They're all peeled. Great guys. Talked with a lot of them. Uh, yeah, congratulations to Webb. He got first in Masters and in Open and got two cards. But yeah, it was just the when talking to the judges afterwards, he's like, just got to come in tighter, dude. Yeah, you have incredible size, incredible shape. And then, I'm like, man, that hurts. But then you hear the other guys, it's like, see you in 2 years, put on 25 pounds on your frame. See you, you know what I mean? Like, so
Yeah,
it just sucks because it's just something that could be changed so quickly. You know what I mean? But
yeah, yeah.
they wanted me to push the nationals or the O and just come in tighter. But after talking with Blue, it's like our ultimate goal is always to have a pro level physique to jump into a pro show. Because what's the point of
Yeah,
having a card to go sit on the bench for 2 to 3 years and put on more size? I might as well just get to work
yeah,
now and then, show up.
yeah. Either way, you got to put in a few off seasons, so it might as well. Yeah, you might as well get better. What's up, Spencer? How's it going, man?
What's up, man? I'm good. How are you?
Good. Yeah,
Good.
I ran into Spencer a couple hours ago at the gym.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was training some abs, right? It was like a day off for you, training some abs, just kind of touching up some things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Normally on my plan from coach, I'm supposed to hit him with arms on Friday, but I don't fucking feel like doing that. So I just hit him on off days.
Yeah. I almost like doing just something little on off days just to like get
Yeah.
up and get moving, you know?
I
Yeah,
need to
otherwise,
spend some time in the gym, or I'm just like not in a good headspace anyway. So
Exactly.
20
Therapy.
minutes doing abs is no big deal.
Yeah, therapy. Yep.
well, it
Yeah.
gives you something to look forward to, because I like to do my
Yeah.
cardio and abs too on my wrist.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point, Ferg. It's like, okay, you'd rather hear like, hey, just tighten up a little bit, you're right there, than being like, hey, you need 25, 20 pounds of muscle.
Yeah, and then so I asked the head judge and I asked the other head judge, John, and he's like, yeah, dude, just tighten it up. You're right there. You have all the size. And I'm like, okay, at least it's a straight answer for both of them, and it isn't like they were just telling me something to keep it pushing,
Yeah. Who is the head judge?
John, it's supposed to
Oh,
be
okay.
Tyler Manning, but I guess he came in for the females.
Oh, wow. That's kind of lame.
Yeah,
Huh.
that would have been cool.
It's kind of
Yeah.
surprising. Huh.
But
Yeah.
the only thing is like, do they call you up and they're like, line up, supers, and you're in the back room and you
Yep.
sit there for like 30 minutes. Then you
I
go to the
know.
hallway for another 30 minutes to
I
45
know,
minutes.
dude. I noticed that same thing happened to me when I did North America in 23. It
Yeah,
was
and
like
then you go sit in the where the theater is, and you can't bring bands or anything
nothing.
in there.
Nothing. Yeah, nothing.
And you're sitting there for 30 minutes waiting for the heavies to finish up the routines or whatever's going on.
Oh fuck.
So you're like, wow, I just pumped up way too early.
Yeah. That was the one complaint I had about North America. Everything else was fucking perfect, smooth.
No, it was, yeah.
Yeah. Great ran show. You're in and out. But like, yeah, you're in that main room and then they move you to the hallway and you're like, okay, cool. Like we're about to go. Everyone's starting to pump up. And then next thing you know, they move you into the back of the main room and you just fucking sit there for, yeah, like you said, 20, 30, 35 minutes. And it's
Full
like,
floor, so I had my flip flops on.
yeah. So it's like you could pretty much do push-ups at it. That's about it.
Well, they were getting on people for doing push-ups. They're like, you're gonna trip
Really?
somebody. Yeah, they were. Yeah, it was it was good. It's just a little getting used to, you know. But so I got the app, but the app's like, yeah, these people are up. I should have followed more of the app than what they were saying. But it's
Oh,
things you live and learn.
exactly. Yeah.
Was
I'm
it
pretty much,
something you ran at nationals, Rob?
is it what?
Is it ran similarly at nationals as far as like how they expedite the competitors?
Not really. Me and Ferg did nationals together in 23, and
Oh,
it's
okay.
it's not as much like that. It's like with
A big
nationals,
open.
yeah, with nationals, it's a giant convention center. You're
Yeah.
back in this big giant area, and so you kind of get an idea when you're gonna go. With
Okay.
North
Yep.
America, it's such a small little convention center. Like they're moving you from this hallway to the back, and so like by the time you get to the hallway, you think you're about ready to go, and then you're not. You're just moved to the back. It's like
For sure.
you'll be able to gauge it a lot better at nationals.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Cool.
'cause you see the stage and then you got the touch up standing and it's all just right there. So you can just kick back and just lift your head and look.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. They both have their negatives and positives.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh's cool though. They got the city itself is cool. Did you get the
Dude, Pittsburgh's awesome.
yeah, good, hella good food.
Yeah.
You know, cool
And I like
city.
how everyone's just straightforward. Like, fuck
Mm-hmm.
you. You're like, yeah, fuck me. Fuck you too. You're like, yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yep. How many
So, yeah,
how many weeks out are you, Spencer, from nationals?
14.
Okay. Yep.
nice.
Do you have a plan, Berg, or are you just like, do you like a show, like a national show next year?
We'll just see if I'm grooving, growing. I won't cut that short. I'll ride that till the wheels fall off and then regroup. But I think North American's 26, but we'll see. It's always subject to change.
Yeah. Yeah. Good call. Yeah.
Yeah.
Um,
What made you want to go over to Colorado? Was that just like what lined up time wise?
Yeah, it was just a show that lined up. It was either that or Texas or Maryland or Indiana. I was like, well, you know what? Colorado sounds good.
Oh yeah, for sure. No, I think you made a good call out of those choices.
yeah,
Yeah.
the Northwest kind of has a weird show schedule. There's like I don't know. It's just kind of odd.
Yeah.
The only show that lines up for anything is Washington State for USA's or
Yeah.
Northwestern for nationals.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Emerald Cup is just in the awkward time of the year. It's like
Yeah.
it kind of puts you in a weird situation.
Because it's
You
like
know,
the Arnold, isn't it?
no,
Well,
it's
it's
after the
April. It's
Arnold.
after the Arnold, yeah, because
Yeah.
Arnold's in March.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's even worse. You're like,
That's a
you're
week.
away from the Arnold Amateur,
Yeah.
and you're like 2.5 months from USA's.
Yeah.
You're like right in the middle of those two national qualifiers. So you're like, shit, what do I do? You know what I mean?
Right.
It definitely doesn't align great with any national show, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna share my screen here
Okay.
and take a look at some news here. So
Dude,
yeah,
what about
Erg,
Erg?
man. Dude, that's
Dude,
wild. I cannot believe like
I didn't think he was gonna be able to hang with him with size like that.
Man,
I know, man.
he sure fucking brought it. That
Dude,
was
he did. He
impressive.
was peeled too. Absolutely peeled.
Yeah.
It's like what we were just talking about, Ferg, like
That's what
getting
I need.
I know, right? But like getting leaner doesn't always, like smaller and leaner doesn't always make you have like better glutes and shit,
Yep.
you know? Because this dude, like, that's the best his glutes have ever looked, and he's, I don't know, I heard he's what, 250, 260 or something like that.
Yeah. So he's like 43 pounds heavier than what he was at as classic. You know what I mean? And then he looks way better.
Yeah. Because you seen Sebum made that post a couple of weeks ago, like hot take. He was like, most of the if most of the classic guys give him 1 year to diet, and a bunch of them are making top 10. Did you hear that? Did you see that post?
I did see that.
Yeah.
Everyone was like, "No, I don't agree with that." Well, it's kind of hard not to now.
Right. Yeah.
You guys see the Instagram stream?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'm not gonna go like, yeah, dude, like that's kind of hard to see because I hate when they do like 6-man call outs like this, because it's like, cool, now I'm not gonna be able to see anybody up close at all.
Right.
Yeah, and they
You
cut
know?
the other outside guys out of the whole picture.
Yeah.
Right.
But we got Sergio, Mark Hector, and Quentin. It's tough to tell from those pictures. I don't want to make too much. There's our boy Chris.
Yeah, he's looking good, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, getting leaner. For a second, like he was, he was pretty lean in like the 250s. I was like, damn, is this dude gonna compete in the 250s? But now he's down to, I think, 240 or something.
242. Yeah, I'm just glad to see him filling back up.
Yeah.
Right. Yep.
He's always has good conditioning.
Yeah.
We'll go to Bodybuilders Without Borders. Yeah, he's one of those crazy condition guys. It's crazy, like how much size he put in him overall. I think he's got Marcus Rule helping him out with some synthol in those biceps.
That's funny you said that. I was talking to someone else about that today.
I mean,
yeah, he's taking some playbooks out of Marcus Rules for sure.
Yeah. It looks good though. I'm not taking it
Yeah,
away.
it does.
Yeah. Part of the game.
Looks good.
Exactly.
Crazy
His
project.
waist.
Yeah, tiny.
His quads fucking just look nuts too.
Dude, they were full blown.
Relaxed. Yeah.
They're just bellowing out. Yeah, like
cool. Yeah.
and you can eat, like, even his face looks different. He looks like fucking Ivan Drago from Rocky right there, dude.
Yeah.
Just like a German machine. Like his face looks like a different dude just because he's not so sucked up.
Right.
Yep.
And then yeah, holy shit, like glutes are just fucking insane.
I did not think they would give it to him. I thought for sure the best you do is second. And then I was watching them when they're doing the comparisons. It's like, oh, dude, if they don't, there's going to be a riot.
Yeah, he just had that pop, dude. Like he had that pop to his muscles. He had the condition. the striations and the glutes were fucking nuts.
Dude,
And,
Lewis Breed was peeled and full blown. It's just his structure held him back against these guys.
Yeah. One thing Urs has got to probably work on is that lower back. He almost has like that Jay Cutler or Rami look where it's like almost looks like, I don't know if it's atrophy or just not developed in the lower back.
Yeah.
But it kind of just cuts off right in the middle.
Yeah.
The only thing you really know.
Like a neurological issue, maybe. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
Pinched.
Yeah.
He's probably not used to being like quite being this size though. So it's probably
exactly
take a minute for him to, you know, do some mobility work and get used to it.
Yeah. Mark Hector looked pretty good as usual, but
yeah.
I don't know if he's equaled out those legs quite yet.
I
mean,
did notice his shoulder. I didn't notice, like, you remember his bum shoulder?
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You couldn't really tell, but yeah, the leg I could tell a little bit.
Yeah, the right leg.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge adductors.
Yeah, he looks good.
This guy looks like Brad Rowe, but it's some German guy, I think. Then you got Urs. Look at the quad. Holy shit. It's bellowing off of him. Yeah, so that's pretty exciting. Yeah. I know there was so Quentin got second, correct?
Yeah. Again.
Yeah. Oh, here's a good comparison. Yeah.
Dang. I wonder what he did to diet down.
Bro, look at the arm difference.
Yeah, look at the legs.
I know, that's crazy. Yeah. In 1 year. He had to be cutting 20 pounds of muscle to get to his classic weight.
Yeah.
Activated the German technology and came in like a steamroller. That's funny. Everything's bigger.
Yeah.
Biceps are twice as big.
Easily.
Crazy. And then have you guys seen this guy? He's in the you know that I know it's gonna be like kind of pixelated video here, but this guy, he's in the other there's like the other IFBB, it's called IFBB. Let me see. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do know. Is that that black dude?
Elite. Yeah, IFBB Elite. Yeah. So this black dude, his name is Destiny, I think. Yeah, that's not his real name, but his Instagram name is Destiny. And he looks, I think this dude can be top 10. Yeah, David Nakuro Obadiah. But he almost like reminds me of Dexter or something. Just everything is just a bunch of fucking sheiks and shit everywhere. He's probably getting paid so much over there.
What, are they over in Dubai or something?
Yeah, he lives in Dubai. I think most of those guys that are in the IFBB Elite, they're all in that area. Huh. Yeah, D Hestiny, number 5. Okay, yeah, here he is. Let me go to his page. It's almost like he's about the same height as like Hottie and Derek, but like, I think he can match up well, dude. If he ever comes over, see if he's got some. There we go. Look at those quads.
Damn.
Yeah.
Like body quads.
Yeah.
Yeah. But striated like crazy. It's crazy to think there's guys in the world that look like this that people don't know about.
I've never even heard of this league until just now. Like this is like separate pseudo IFBB league. It's like,
yeah, so look at that side fucking chest, dude.
Dude, full blown.
Yeah, so something happened about 5 years ago between like I can't remember the two promoters' names, Raphael something.
Yeah, they split up.
Yeah, and it got split up, and 99.9% of the guys just stayed in the regular IFBB. And then a bunch of the bodybuilders that were over in like the Middle East, some of them went to this IFBB Elite, is what they were calling it a few years ago. I don't know if they still call it that. but they have 4 or 5 guys in that division that are just nuts. And then the rest, like, look at this fucking holy shit. Oh, never mind. That's a comparison. So it's interesting.
Huh.
Very interesting. I love it when the old heads talk about how there's no talent nowadays and no one's in shape and blah blah blah. And it's like, dude, there's dudes around the world that look like this that nobody fucking knows about. I don't want to hear a fucking word, dude.
They say that
You
to
know?
keep themselves relevant.
For sure.
Exactly. Yeah, it's like don't even go there. Let's see. Anyways, let's take a look at Big Ferg here. It's recent showing.
Yeah, I just got some pictures back from
Nice.
Glico. I was going to post this. I'm posting it.
That one looks fucking absolutely nuts. It's a good one.
Yeah, they
so
pulled me aside after prejudging because I was like, man, I think I might be filling up too much. And he's like, bro, come here. And he pulled his camera. He's like, look at this. And then that's when I was like, okay, we're on.
Who said that?
the photographer.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because I was like, man, I can't find any mirrors or lighting to like see how I look right now. I got to send some pictures. And he goes, bro, come here. And he pulled his camera out and showed me. I was like, all right, we're on. We're good.
Yeah, we're good. We're good. The only thing I would say is just move the legs in a little bit so your adductors touch.
Yep.
You know.
Yeah.
It's easy though. When you get out there, you kind of you start widening out and you forget sometimes. I get it.
Well, yeah, because I'm in my head. I'm like, gotta look big. It's like,
yeah, you're like, I want to spread out. You know, look big. I get it. Yeah.
Space as you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing is you look bigger when they touch. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
exactly. Yeah. And your legs are absolutely massive, and they're fucking super separated here. So that was cool to see.
Are you about 280 here? 275?
282.
Okay, I was gonna ask you what you finally weighed at.
That's
What were you?
that's when we carved up, and then, or I mean, at weigh-in, so it's probably 285, maybe 286, somewhere around there, 288.
What was the difference? Okay, that was last year. Holy shit, dude!
Yeah,
You didn't see
23.
that one.
Yeah.
So 2-year difference, right?
Yeah, 18 months. Yeah.
My God, dude.
Incredible.
Yeah, great job, man. You putting in work.
A lot of
I'm sure.
food.
So
I'm sure. Yeah, exactly.
2 years ago, you did Battle of Texas before you did Nationals?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a cool show, dude. That show was crazy. It was awesome. It really good ran.
Hey, Pam.
What?
Never mind. Oh, nothing. I was trying to get my girlfriend's attention to get my meal ready.
But yeah, no, I was about 10 pounds at North American Slider.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, so you're about 290 at the Colorado?
Yeah, and then so we were like 270. I think we were like 274 when we added a little bit of food and stuff. It was like 276, 278, 280, I think, at finals. But
hell yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah, see, I was just harder at Colorado.
Yeah, it had more pop. I could really tell in your back lat spread at North Americans because like it just didn't have the same pop.
Yeah, it was more flat.
Yeah, it looked good. It just didn't have that crazy pop like it normally does. What's your favorite and least poses? Least favorite.
Least favorite, dude. My front double sucks. If I can't angle it right and roll my shoulders back and lean forward towards the judges, my chest and biceps disappear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel that.
Your favorite's what? Most muscular? Back lat?
Yeah, back lat, most muscular. And then my side chest if I can hit it right.
Yeah.
Having size grown on me.
Oh yeah. This one looks nuts. This is about 6 weeks out, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I wrote down some questions. Oh, dude. Oh, shit. I wrote this down like 5 weeks ago because I wanted to hear the story. Dude, tell us the story about how you got kicked out of fucking Fitness Quest.
Well, right there, that top right video.
Yeah.
That's it. So It was a Sunday.
You can tell the story while you watch the video.
Yeah, there's like 4 people in there. And so I was
Okay.
like, man, this is some goon lighting, dude.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I'm just going to run through some poses real quick. So I'm going through them. And one of the trainers that works there, he comes over and he's like, hey, you can go pose in the other room. I was like, and like I'm talking to him, like, all right, I'm just going to finish up this and we'll be good. And he's like, all right. And so like he's playing on his phone. And then like he's walking back and he goes, yeah, we just can't do that out here. We got to do it in the back. And I was like, all right, duly noted. Never do it again. Been a member there for 5 years since COVID.
Yeah.
So then they go to Wayne, which is the oldest son of Kurt or Brad Schwartz. And, you know, he's my wrestling coach. And so I didn't think anything of it. I was like, yeah, whatever. Okay, put a warning on my record. Well, so I finished my workout. It was arms, hammies, and I had cardio. I'm like 12 minutes in on the treadmill. And I see him get up and grab like all the trainers. There's like 4 or 5 of them. And then they come walking towards me. And I'm like, okay, what's going on now? But first, what pissed me off is this dude was nodding at the front desk. But that's a different story. So then he comes up and he's like, hey, you got to leave. I was like, what? Why? He's like, we had complaints. I terminated your membership. I go, you told me that would just be a warning. And he's like, yeah, well, I changed my mind. I go, all right, well, I want to talk to your dad or customer service or the helpline. He's like, no, we own this business. We don't have to do that. I go, well, you're leasing. Give me your dad's email. And he's like, no, I don't. And I was like, and like they circled around me, and I was like, hey, I see what you guys are doing here, and it's not going to work. And I just turned around and I go, what the fuck do you think you're going to do? And the kid looked at me and goes, man, I'm out of here. Screw this. So he leaves and he's like, you need to leave right now. And I was like, all right, I'll leave, dude. You just got to ask me, but don't come up and like surround me. Like it's all in the tone, you know? And so I'm shutting down the treadmill. I was like, hey, it's all good. I'll get it from the Auburn branch manager. And I went to shake his hand and he wouldn't shake my hand. I was like, all right, cool, whatever. So I shook the kid's hand that walked up to me in this video.
Yeah.
So we were all good. I was like, hey, take care. Sorry if I caused any problems with this fucking Yahoo. Have a good night. So I left. I emailed him. Never got a response. I called the Auburn location, their headquarters. He's like, bro, you can come here or Tacoma. So I can go back there. I just can't go to the Puyallup one. So I just canceled my membership anyways.
That's fucking ridiculous. Wow.
So like my mom and my girl were on my plan, so they canceled their memberships too. But I guess what happened was some lady was like, he intimidated everybody and he was naked in the gym. And we just can't have that. This is a family place. And, but you go to the tagged photos of Fitness Quest, there's dudes stripping down through the whole thing.
That's funny.
Yeah, so I was like, whatever, I'm done.
You're just too big.
It was just nice because they had tanning, and then I could hit my cardio in the morning, and then the sauna. So then I just canceled this and got a Planet Fitness fucking membership.
Yeah, it's nice to have another gym. Like you got your hardcore, like I have my hardcore gym, like O'Malley's, and then I got Move Fitness that's got the tanning and amenities and shit.
Yeah, sauna and stuff. So you can just go hit your morning routines, like you're saying, like rest days. You can go tan, your cardio, or sit in the sauna just to have something to look forward to.
You know what? I think these pictures were worth it, though.
Yeah.
This video is worth it.
This video looks fucking great.
Yeah, it is some fucking green lighting for sure. Like once you get into that most muscular at the end, I'm like, okay, that was all worth it. Fuck it. Yeah.
But it took a few days, and then I was pretty sour about this. I'm not gonna lie. But then I was like, whatever. Yeah, I'd much rather have my money go towards people with the same views.
Exactly. Yeah. At the end of the day, if they're gonna be fucking dickheads, that's crazy. I don't understand how people are just so intimidated by the human body. It's like, what are we fucking talking about here?
Yeah, and at least come tell me, like, hey, I don't appreciate that. Don't do that again. I'd be like, okay, cool, sorry. But nobody can say anything to anyone's face these days. It drives me nuts.
Exactly. So this is where you won the overall at the Eagle, right?
Yeah. Yeah, that was
Nice.
the finals.
Nice.
Yeah.
20 last year.
Yeah, a year ago today, actually.
Nice.
Wait, because
Oh
that
yeah.
show, what is it, 4 weeks or 5 weeks?
Yeah, it's in 4 weeks now. It's in Lincoln City now on the coast. They moved it
Oh,
from,
it is.
yeah,
Where was it before?
Canyonville at the Seven Feathers. Now it's
Oh yeah.
some casino in Lincoln City.
Yeah. Yeah, you were in good shape for that one, dude. Yeah. Fuck.
Oh, yeah.
I wish my posing had been a little bit better, but
We all
Exactly.
do.
I was doing my best just to get to the stage and be peeled. So
Yeah. Did Chris Tuttle coach you for that one too?
yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Nice.
Tuttle's your coach? Nice.
I've
Yeah,
been
we
with
got a little him and Ryan Foster and then Brandon Wise are all coached by Tuttle.
Yeah, I was going to say, there's a little pocket of them up here.
I think we all
Yeah.
joined with them right around the same time, like about a year and a half ago.
Yeah. What do you think your best pose is?
Probably that, the most
Yeah. Front
muscular
lat.
or front,
Oh, good.
yeah,
Yeah.
front lat,
Yeah,
most muscular, side chest. Those are the three I like hitting the most.
Yeah.
I'm most comfortable with
Well,
those.
taller guys like us, front lats are usually a good pose.
Yeah.
hmm
Yeah.
I
You
suck
got
at the side tricep and the front and back double, front double especially.
yeah. Front
Yeah,
double is a hard fucking pose to get down, dude.
yeah,
Like you got some thick lower lats. That's pretty badass.
yeah.
Definitely.
Feel like I haven't made much progress on my back this off season, but we'll see how
Yeah.
it shakes
Yeah.
out.
Oh, you said you haven't? You said
Not as much as I wanted to.
yeah. Oh, well, you'll see. You'll see here coming up.
Yeah, I think I'll come in about 10 or 15 pounds heavier at this show, so I'm happy with that at least.
Nice.
That's a win.
Yeah, that's solid progress, dude.
Yeah.
And everyone thinks here they're gonna bring up everything in one year, dude. It's like you have to like hone in on a couple things because you got to think about it. Your expenditure and then the recovery. You can't just blast everything.
No,
Oh,
no. The best I can do is just try hone in on a little more frequency on like one or two, maybe three things, and that's pretty much what I did.
Yeah, just pump some blood in 3 or 4 days after your main day.
Yeah.
yeah. What are you working on here? Some serious shit. It looks like.
This is all fly, but it looks cool for the camera. We did a lot of RNA. I did a lot of RNA isolation, cleaning and identification there. So like just cleaning up like little genetic fragments to
Nice.
look at patterns of genes and their expression. So
Interesting. So
yeah.
you're pretty good with peptides, like what peptides have you experienced with?
Oh man.
A lot of them, huh?
Yeah, quite a few. BPC, TB 500. I have the most experience with those.
And what's your like? You think they work pretty good, huh?
Yeah, I would consider those two staples. Everything else, I feel like is kind of situational, as far as whether you should use it or not. But other ones I've used are like Kispeptin 10.
What
Um,
that one do? I'm so interested in peptides. Like I love like hearing about them and
that one
learning
is
about them.
like it's like a
There's
non.
just so many of them now.
Bro, there's so many.
Yeah,
There's like
Kispeptin's
100
like
and something in there.
there's like thousands of them. Yeah,
Oh
there's like
my God.
I've looked at menus of like 3,000 peptides before.
So do
Christ.
you think BP 157 oral is a good one to have just for like gut health?
I think if you're averse to injecting it, then yeah, it's okay, but it's going to cost a hell of a lot more and probably not be as effective as the injectable.
Yeah.
So if
I
you are
think,
injecting it, it still will help with gut health. You're just
yeah,
localizing it wherever you're putting it, though.
yeah. I mean, I think the injection still works systemically like that, similarly. So it should work with the gut, just like it does. If you inject your arm with it, it'll help with your leg. That kind of.
Okay,
Yeah.
cool. I was curious. I didn't know if it was just stayed locally or if it
I
actually
just
just
think
got.
like I just think like for the price that I've seen some of those pills get sold for, because you got to get like 500 milligram pills or some shit
Dude,
like.
it's like 4 times as much.
Yeah, it's like you're taking a lot, and that just costs a lot more of the material. So I think it's best just to inject it because it's such an easy shot. You can inject it like anywhere, And you don't even have to get it into muscle. It's just, wherever you have skin, you can place it pretty much. So
Yeah. And what's the difference between TB 500 and BPC? Is there much?
BPC is actually like a natural compound that your body produces.
Mm,
It's produced in the gut, actually, in gastric cells. Um, it's part of like the gastric juices with that. So it's a naturally occurring compound. TB 500, I think, is a little more synthetic. It's it mimics thymosin beta 4, primarily promotes like angiogenesis and that pathway for promoting healing.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
But they work really, really well in combination. I think it's definitely worth it to use both of them together.
How do so 3,000 different peptides? How do they come up with these? They just like it's different amino acid chains, right?
Yeah, they're just simple chains usually. Like BPC is what I think it's like 15 amino acids long or something like that. It's not a very complicated one. Um, but yeah, I mean, they just all have like more targeted actions rather than drugs that work like systemically and they hit other targets. These are a little bit more like site specific and mechanism specific.
I have a question. It's a little off topic. What do you think about like, everyone's doing like
That's what I'm calling.
microdosing mushrooms or
Oh,
whatever
you're
for cortisol or
Yeah.
stress? What's your take on that?
no, I'll eat out the
I've microdosed some psychedelics before. It's
Fine.
you
Here,
I
I'll
think
get
it's definitely not something I would advise doing daily. I think like maybe 2 or 3 days a week is the most probably you should do it. And you should probably not do that forever. Um, but I've not done microdoses of psilocybin. I've done microdoses of LSD. Uh, I took like 5 micrograms a day, um, every like 2, 3 days for it was like 3 or 4 weeks, something like that. Um,
I was just
it's
curious
fucking
because a lot of people around prep and stuff, they really try to hold their cortisol. So,
yeah.
they're doing KSW 66 or a bunch of
Oh
calm.
yeah, yeah. KSM 66. I'm
Yeah.
that. Yeah, I've got that on hand for whenever I start taking trend.
Yeah. That stuff really helped me this prep. Like
Yeah.
just to, right after training, I take one and then before bed, I take two. And it just kind of helped me. I actually got solid sleep this go around.
Yeah,
what was that?
that's
From what?
a sleep staple for me in prep for sure.
Yeah.
Which
Uh,
one?
KSM 66 ashwagandha.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Ashwagandha. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Why is
But
it
this
called
is,
KSM 66?
it's a different root, right?
It's a patented version. So
Oh,
it's a patented extract with like a solid like profile of the oh fuck, I can't remember the name of the constituents of it, but with analytes, there is what it's called.
yeah.
With analytes,
So my girl,
it's got like a fixed ratio of them. That's like they have
yeah.
documented effects with it. They've paid labs to study it. Um, so it's a popular one too. So it's pretty widely available. So it's easy to
And
find.
it's not expensive either. That one
Yeah.
was, dude, that was a game changer this prep.
Yeah. You can get
And
you get like a two
is it
month supply
relaxing?
for like $15. It's pretty
Yeah,
cheap.
Amazon, dude. I just bought it in bulk.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just relax. It just makes you kind of relax to go to sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just helps with cortisol. So holding water,
Wow.
'cause my big ass likes to hold water, so it helps me just
Yeah.
chill out and not.
I think it's something you should cycle off of though. I took it for like
Yeah, I just did it for prep and I pulled it out.
yeah, I took it for like a year and a half straight, and it kind of gave me feelings of like anhedonia, like just kind of almost like an SSRI.
Oh, okay. Kind of gave you
Oh,
pause.
Yeah,
I
like
got
kind of how everything's a little bit dull. Like you don't really feel
yeah,
the highs or the lows. You just kind of like,
yeah.
you're
yeah.
just meh. Yeah.
Dude,
I don't think
dude, so
it's.
my girlfriend just brought me some steak and rice, and I just fucking spilled it all over the floor.
Oh no.
No,
I'm
you
over,
fumbled it.
I'm over here picking it up. I'm picking it up off the ground right now.
All right, hey,
Damn.
here's the one thing. Have you guys ever had your pre-meal driving to the gym and dumped it in your car?
Oh yes, yes,
Dude,
I did.
I shoveled it back in my bowl and I ate it. I didn't even.
Oh, yeah.
No shame.
I know. My girlfriend just looked at me and she's like, "What are you gonna do?" I'm like, "I'm gonna pick it up off the floor and eat it."
Yeah.
Thank you, babe. I appreciate you. Yeah. That's what was the KS the peptide you said, was it KSS something?
Yeah, Kisspeptin 10. It's basically
Kisspeptin
like
10.
HCG, but it's not
Oh,
suppressive at all. So you can take it. It's like it's better to take than Clomid coming off cycle. Because
okay.
it shoots a signal to your brain to just start producing LH and FSH again.
Oh,
So
cool.
it's I love that stuff. I will never take Clomid again. I'll only
What
take
was that one?
Kisspeptin 10.
Oh, I've heard of that one. All right. I didn't know that's what.
Clomid makes me want to cry at everything, and Kisspeptin kind of had like an antidepressant effect. So I would take that all day over.
Yeah. Have you messed with Mott C, Spencer?
I have not. I have some. One of my clients is taking it right now.
Yeah. I just started my girlfriend just started it today because
nice.
she's diabetic. She's type 1.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
type 1 diabetic. Yeah. So figured it's supposed to help with that.
Yeah, I think it works by like disrupting folate metabolism in mitochondria, and that helps to improve deficiency that way. Yeah. Yeah, I've heard good results, especially with women, taking it like a milligram or so on training days. Yeah.
It
Yeah.
also helps with recovery and insulin sensitivity too. Like when if you're
Oh, okay.
in fat or trying to keep a good body composition.
Yeah. So like you said, there's 3,000 different peptides. So they're just throwing different sequences of amino acids in a row and then like figuring out what they do, basically.
Basically, yeah.
Huh. That's so interesting.
Like
Like
now there's like SLU 22. Now there's like SLU 31.
GH is a peptide. Well,
Yeah.
SLU is not actually a peptide. SLU is like structurally speaking, almost looks a little bit more like a hormone. That's just a straight up drug.
Oh, so you should not take that long term.
Maybe not. I don't know.
It's just all this stuff's so new. There's not enough history on it.
It's kind of I don't know. I think
it's
it
perfect.
certainly seems to have applications for
Go back on that when I'm done.
So it's hard to like not.
I probably take 10 less grams of carbs.
Yeah, maybe taking it all the time or taking time off might be a good thing.
Yeah, just rotate it maybe.
Yeah. I haven't seen any data that indicates that it could cause, cancer or anything like that. You just don't know. So.
Yeah. What's the other one? So I just started BPC and PB 500 like 4 or 5 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think a milligram a day is a good dose? Yeah. That's like a higher dose.
That's where I stay at most of the time. I'm on 2.5 milligrams a day right now because I got a issue with my forearm flexor. I'm trying to heal up real quick. But
does it really help that quick?
Yeah. It brings inflammation down very, very, very fast, like almost instantly.
Damn, I got like 4 bottles sitting in the.
Oh yeah.
I might just try it because now that I'm in this rebound and I'm beating the hell out of my body, I'm jumping in full swing.
Yeah, coming out of that would be amazing for you, I'm sure. Like, no doubt.
Yeah. I started having a little knee pain in my left knee and then a little bit of atrophy at my lower VMO. So I've just been jamming it down there.
Yeah, I've had pain with my right patellar tendon, my knee. I had it for like a couple of years, and it's totally gone now.
Really? Yeah, because I have one on my left where I tore my pinnacle tendon in my meniscus.
Man.
Yeah, I was reading that BBC could help with like nerve regeneration, or it can help with nerve regeneration.
Yeah, it does neurogenesis. Yeah. It basically makes growth hormone like work more efficiently. So if you're on a bunch of GH as well, it's like it's like adding an extra 20%.
I'm fucking down for that. Oh
yeah, I started back up.
Yeah.
Worked out?
I just jumped right back into full swing of things.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
No, that's how Blue likes it, dude.
No, he's
Yeah.
the man, dude. He's fucking
Yeah.
awesome.
I remember when I
He,
worked with Blue, one show, he was like, all right, like we got done with the show and I was like, should we take some, some time off and, do TRT? He's like, no, fuck no, we got to take advantage of this rebound. I was like, all right, let's go.
yeah. So 6 weeks, we're gonna ride it, and then I'm gonna go get bloods now. We're gonna ride this way for 5 more weeks, and then we'll do another clean out probably for 3 months.
Yeah, yeah. And when you do clean out, what do you just do like
Dude, 100 milligrams of test, but we used the
100?
other. Yeah, dude, it was rough,
Why so
but
low?
because he wants your receptors to fully clean out. Because
Yeah.
we're running other things to make up for that.
Oh, okay.
Like what?
No anabolics, just GH insulin.
Yeah.
For sure. Yeah.
I mean, I'm not gonna say that's wrong or anything, but I found that like running your test, like at least to match your body weight, is a little more ideal.
Oh,
Yeah.
we'll definitely have a conversation this time about bumping it up.
Yeah.
I've also heard. I'm also aware of like if you're going above 100 milligrams a week, you're going above a dose that allows your liver, stem cells in the liver, to actually work efficiently. So if you're doing it from a health standpoint, sometimes it is necessary to go a little lower. But
Right.
Yeah,
That makes sense. Yeah.
yeah, because he has me run a clean out. We'll push, and then we'll do a clean out for 3 months. We'll push.
yeah.
We did that a few times in the last 18 months before the show. And the only thing I really lost was just a little bit of water and a little bit of appetite and like pop.
Yeah, there's definitely some hair in this fucking steak and rice now. I'm like, whatever. More protein. I just fumbled so bad. She like shows up. She got my fucking Diet Dr. Pepper, ice, everything. I'm like, thanks, babe. Fucking just on the ground. She's like, how the fuck did you do that? I don't know. But let's see. I wrote some other stuff down here. Let's see. Back training. What do you guys? I'm gonna say, how am I gonna put this? What's your 3 favorite exercises for growing your back? And do
Width
you
or
think
thickness?
maybe for both? Let's just say both.
Okay.
Two or 3 for both. And do you think that like free weight, dumbbell row, barbell row, pull up, is superior to like all machines, or it's just a lot of gray area there?
I'll go first.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. My back, this last off season, like in the rebound in the beginning of the off season, I was doing deadlifts and rack pulls in my barbell rows, but I switched to just chest supported T-bar rows, seal rows, everything chest supported, and I cut deadlifts. My back did grow, but this go around I put back in deadlifts, rack pulls, but right now I have Smith Pele rows from the ground,
Yeah,
from
he
all the
pen
way down.
rows, yeah.
Yep.
Like deadlift rows. Yep.
Yes, I like those.
Smith machine? That's weird.
What?
On a Smith machine though?
Is this one? It's because I can elevate my feet so you can get the stretch.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just doing the Smith just to get back in the motion, so I'm not like driving one shoulder, one elbow out and the other one in and just getting back to it. But
Yeah.
those feel really good. And then, so I would say my 3 favorite, I like Pele rows. I like seal rows.
Steel rows. I've been doing those a lot lately. Yeah.
Yeah, I like T-bar rows, but if you can get like a Cyvex underhand grip plate loaded seat that you can drop and really drive your elbows back. That thing's money.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Cybex.
Yeah. Thank you.
Plate loaded, one arm pull down for width. Pull ups are always a good one, but yeah, I'd say pull up, single arm, and then pull downs, I guess. I don't know, it's a little trickier.
Yeah, it's back. It just seems like the back is the hardest thing to grow, and there's a lot of controversy out there.
Well, because you can hit it from so many different angles, and you know, do you want to hit it heavy, or do you want to work harder, more on the contraction, driving your elbows back? Like, there's just so many options.
It's true. What do you think, Spencer?
Give me your question again. I forgot where we were at.
So,
okay, give me like your width and thickness.
Yeah, give me like your top 2 or 3 favorite exercises for width and thickness. And do you think that all machines versus free weight movements, which would be better? Or a mix, maybe a both, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't think either of them are really better than the other. There's so much like, variability there, and like anatomical variability too, just between people, and like what works, you know, good for me may not be good for you or Ferg. Like, you know, it's like kind of.
Yeah, I agree.
That's something you got to tailor to each person, I think.
Yeah.
Really. I have to do kind of goofy shit with my back training just because of my torn shoulder, and like shit doesn't feel right on that scapula.
Yeah.
My external rotation's poor because of that, and you know, I have to. I don't know. Sometimes I'll do pull downs and they won't fucking feel good, so I'll have to switch it up. It kind of just depends on the day with me, really. How I train back. Probably wasn't super great, but
for me, like regular lat pull downs, like they don't connect very well for me. Yeah. Like I'll feel them a lot in my rear delts and like rhomboids. Yeah. But if I turn my elbow forward and do like a neutral grip or a V-bar grip, I can really feel that in the lats.
For sure.
Yeah.
I find myself doing a lot of chest supported stuff just whenever I can. I'm a big fan of all that. Seal rows, all the machines. That's pretty much that's probably mostly what I use.
You can really get a good stretch too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About that.
I really like dumbbell rows. I do them. I don't do them every week, but just because they can be so taxing. Yeah. And sometimes like just that twisting of the spine can be a little, can hurt sometimes, but dumbbell rows is probably my favorite. But yeah, I would say for me it's like a mix between free weights and machines. I do think people avoid free weights because they're harder in general. That's just a bodybuilding in general. Like a lot of people will convince themselves that this machine or that machine is so much superior, and it's like, yeah, I think you're just more comfortable doing them, and you don't want to. It's like you could go do like a fucking chest supported row or like a pull down, and you might be like sweating a little bit, but like if you go do a fucking all out set of dumbbell rows or barbell rows, or I mean deadlifts are kind of their own animal, but let's just say one of those rows, like you're gonna be fucking taxed, sweating. So it's probably more or less like squats, where it's like it hits more body parts, but maybe not as much targeting of certain body parts. But
exactly, you took the words right out of my mouth.
Yeah.
Just like that. Yeah, like if you're younger, you can bounce back. You can get hit by a car, you know, and you go train the next day or even that night.
Yep.
I'm just not that guy anymore. You know what I mean? I try, but
did do a lot of barbell work when I was younger. That's for sure. That's all I had was just that on my parents' back porch. So I just went nuts with all of it. But yeah.
But we also have all built a solid foundation where we can just kind of hone in and cue in on that targeted muscle.
Yeah.
And our splits and everything and experience will show that with our workouts. At least that's what
Did you guys ever power lift?
I did in high school.
Yeah, same. Yeah,
Okay.
me too. Yeah.
Did you guys do some meets, or did you just like train like powerlifters?
I did 3 meets, I think.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
So when I first got into bodybuilding, I was training at a powerlifting gym, Timber Gym in Aberdeen, Washington, and yeah, I was surrounded by a bunch of powerlifters, and at the time, one of my best friends was national level, like 308 powerlifter, and so I trained I never competed at about a powerlifting show, but I did do a lot of training with them, and it was super fun. Like that was the strongest my deadlift ever was, and stuff like that. It was fun. It was fun. Definitely, I think it definitely helped build a good foundation. You know,
Yeah.
I think like Ferg said, like doing it when you're young, when your body can handle it, it'll just build that density that, you know, you see a lot of kids nowadays in the gym, they just don't have any density anywhere. They're just like doing, you know, like this whole science-based lifters craze. You know, we don't want to get on a fucking tangent here, but like, you know,
Yeah,
they're
they don't
like,
got any
oh,
grit.
yeah, there's no grit. Anything that's hard is it doesn't target it enough. They're smarter than everybody out. They're gonna get on this lat pull down and grab a cuff and wrap it around their fucking arm, and it's so superior. Yet they're moving like 4 inches. It's crazy. At least you don't see that much at O'Malley's, but you know, online you see a lot of that bullshit.
Yeah.
And you know, at the end of the day, they're just hurting themselves. You know, 5, 6, 7, 10 years from now, they're gonna look probably the same, and they might realize, oh, like maybe my science is wrong. You know, what's crazy about science-based lifters is you have all these science projects like right in front of you. All these bodybuilders throughout the years. You could just take a look at Jay, Ronnie, you know, pick a pro bodybuilder that has training footage from beginning of his career to the end, and there's your science information right there. How did he train? But the only problem with these fucking guys is as soon as they hear someone's on gear, they think it's all irrelevant because they're on gear, but they don't realize that that's just a part of it. You know, it's not.
It's just another tool in the toolbox after you capitalize your fucking diet, your training,
Yeah.
and everything else. You know what I mean? It's not the first stepping stone. You got to build a foundation with food, training,
Yeah.
hydration, sleep, and then you add another tool.
Yeah. It's like take the gear away. If there was no steroids in the world, I guarantee the top 10 would probably look the same because you're just genetically gifted, you know. And you know, everyone has the same gear. No one's taking some special shit that no one knows about, you know. They might think that, but like we all know, like it's basic. Everyone takes the same shit in the off season, same shit during pre-contest. And so there's no secret. It's just everyone's doing the same protocols, and some people are outliers or they're better at training, you know.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's food and training and sleep and hydration.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And what you said earlier, Ferg, it's so key. Like the food, people don't realize like how hard it is day after day, especially in the off season. We all know, like, yeah, it sucks when you're hungry, but it's easier because you're not sitting there for an hour stuffing yourself, and then an hour and a half later you got another meal, and you're like, you know, just yeah, that's where I think that's what separates the champions.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, because you got guys that work, they're like, man, I eat 10,000 calories. I go, yeah, in one day, and you didn't eat for 3 days. Now
Exactly.
eat 7,000 every day for 4 months and 2 gallons of water, and then come talk.
Of clean food.
Yes.
Yeah. Like, cool, you ate a pizza, the whole pizza. That's awesome. But it's not that hard.
It's just funny. It's where it's like do I want to take 10 minutes out of my day to like have this conversation, or I just want to be like, hey, you're right, bro. Keep at it.
Yeah, no. Sometimes you just don't have the energy to. You're just like,
yeah, just throw
bro.
up the white flag. I'm just like, you're killing it.
Yeah.
Get a milkshake too next time.
I heard the good question. What's your favorite current open physique and your favorite retired open physique?
Ooh.
That's a good one.
Yeah, they're kind of different.
I know.
It is hard to pick one. It really is.
It is. I love, dude, Ronnie was just disgusting.
Yeah.
And I love that.
Yeah.
And then Dennis Wolf, dude.
Mhm.
And then also Compton. Compton looked crazy.
I know. It's kind of disappointing that Compton didn't, fulfill his destiny. He kind of just pooped out,
Dude, he was just, dude, he's like the white boy with black man muscle bellies.
Yeah. Yeah, I listen to Beatty's podcast a lot. He's always on there.
Yeah. And then they
Yeah.
pulled the pictures and you just see him just in his room where he's like, yeah, I look like shit. And you're like, what the fuck? But
Yeah.
new body or new bodybuilder, dude. I really like Luke Sandos's look before.
Yeah, that's a sad story, man.
Yeah,
That guy was so good.
dude. And he was
He was
just getting in his rhythm,
getting in his prime too. 290, it's fucking massive.
and just clean.
Yeah, clean looking, small waist. I would say, let's see. I gotta say Hottie.
That's what I was gonna say, Hottie, for
It's
just
just
because he
not
gets
even. I
peeled.
mean, it's not even my. I mean, I'm 6 foot, so it's not even the same type of physique. It's just you got to respect it, man.
Yeah.
And like Hottie doesn't get enough credit for his back. Like he's right there with Nick and Derek, like as far as back. But for some reason, everyone always forgets. He's almost denser, like in the lower back.
No, he's definitely denser. And then when he lost the Olympia to Derek, they're like, oh, it's because Derek's back was so much better. It's like, no, pull the shots back up. It really
Yeah,
wasn't.
like they're literally almost the same. Like
Yeah.
they're so close. Yeah, I would love to see him win another one.
Me too.
Speaking of that, like Samson's guest posing, I'm impressed.
He looked nuts.
Dude, he
I'm
looks
impressed,
stupid.
but I'm like, how is he going to hold that for 6 weeks? He's almost there.
Right. Yeah.
You think that might
And,
backfire on him being such a tall guy?
well, the thing is that's his first time being that lean, so it could just fall apart, to be
Where's
honest.
he going from there too? Is he trying to pull it down even more and then fill back out, or is he just trying to maintain from right there and just hold?
Yeah. And like, with all due respect, I'm not gonna like talk shit about his wife, but like, she's okay. She's is his coach, but how much does she really know about? You know
Right.
what I
Yeah.
mean? Like,
The biggest sign of a good
with
coach
all
is
due respect,
reproducibility. You
yeah,
see him
like,
do
with
it
all,
one
yeah,
time. Can you do it again? Like,
yeah. It's like, with all due respect, like supposedly she competed back in the day. It doesn't look like it, but it's like, imagine if he would work with someone like fucking Hani or something, or Chris Aceto, like they would have his ass dialed, you know.
yeah.
But then again, like Milos, said many times that he would refuse to do more than like an hour of cardio, and he would refuse to eat white fish. There were certain things he wasn't willing to do for Milos, and he was like, I don't want to talk shit about him, but you know he he doesn't let you push him that hard, and so I think that's why maybe this year he's finally like, fuck it, everyone wants to see condition, I'll show him condition.
Wasn't it the first year he won was the first time he ran trim too? I remember Milos had a post about that, or
That was the other thing. There was three things. Yeah, wouldn't eat whitefish, wouldn't do more than an hour in one day, and wouldn't do trend,
yeah,
which is crazy, right?
that's insane.
I mean,
Because he's massive, dude.
Yeah, hyper responder.
Especially when you see his pictures from 2012, I think it is, when he does the British pre, and then, or when he gets his pro card, and then now you're like, holy legs. Like,
Yeah. I think I asked you this already. Maybe I asked you this already. Methylene blue. Have you heard of this, Spencer?
yeah, it's not something that I've looked at taking for myself, but people are using it. I don't know. I don't know if it's a great idea. I suppose it's, if you
What?
need some sort of nootropic, but I think it works by increasing like serotonin and norepinephrine and um, oh, what's the other main neurotransmitter? Dopamine in the
Uh,
brain.
If you stop taking that, you'll have a crash. Huh?
Yeah, yeah, that kind of worries me. I'm not so sure about that one. Um, but some
Yeah,
people,
'cause that can put you in a low spot, right?
yeah, some people find it useful as like a replacement for Adderall, which it seems to be, the lesser of two evils as far as I'm concerned with between those two. But
yeah.
I I don't want that for myself.
Yeah.
I worry
What
about
what
that
kind of
affecting my
what kind of
training too.
what kind of compound is it? Like, where's it come from?
I mean, it's like a dye. It's just a dye.
Really?
Yeah. Uh,
That's so odd.
yeah. It's it's been around for a really long time. It's been used
Yeah.
in medicine for like over 100 years. Maybe
Hey, Ferg, you ever heard of modafinil? Modafinil?
stuff's great. I'm a big fan
Hey,
of that.
love it.
Ethanol,
Yeah.
Mo
maybe.
M
What?
Modafinla or
Yeah.
A L
FINIL.
What does
I
that
L. There.
do?
Go
It's
ahead, Spencer.
uh, it's a wakefulness agent. It's kind of like a weak Adderall. They're not even really. I don't even think they're really sure how it works. But
It's not even.
it
I
has
think it's
some.
in the same. Yeah,
I think it has some impact on dopamine, but I don't even think they're really sure of its mechanism. I'm not. I'm not.
I just find when I take it, I'm just very task driven. I'm just like
Yeah, it's
I'm
great.
very
Yeah,
positive. Very. I just want to get shit done, whether it's the workout or diet work or
yeah,
even just writing ideas down and organizing. It's like they prescribe it for
So it's like
narcolepsy.
Clint.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, but you don't get a jittery. It's not
Yeah,
Yeah,
jittery.
you don't get the gross feeling. Yeah.
yeah. It
Yeah,
feels
you don't
super
get.
clean.
It's
Yeah,
very clean feeling. It's all in the head. It's very nootropic.
yeah,
It's very yeah. It's very nice,
yeah,
especially on those days like where you're at work. You only slept 4 hours last night. You're
And it's a
dozing
low
on.
day.
yeah. It's a
Yeah,
treatment for sleep apnea too.
yeah, and narcolepsy. Yep, exactly.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yep.
Damn.
So those are the two ways you get it. You can get it prescribed.
I've had a script for like 3 years. I have a ton of it. It's cheap. It's nice.
Yeah, exactly. I bought a ton of it. I used to have a script too, but I bought a ton of it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
It's like a Schedule 5 drug, so it is like
Oh, so it's like it's just barely above over the counter.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. But it's phenomenal for bodybuilders. There's no real bad side effects, and it's very.
as long as your blood pressure is under control, it can raise blood pressure a little bit.
Yeah.
I had to
That
come off
was
from
the only reason my fucking doctor would prescribe it a couple weeks ago, or no, it was like a couple months ago, when my blood pressure was running a little high. It's back down to normal now because I got on telmisartan and
nice.
Nabecol. But he was like, "Oh, I don't want to give it to you because blood pressure's high." I was like, "Bro, come on, come on, I don't want to pay for this."
All right, yeah,
But yeah, it's solid. I can send you some, Ferg, if you want to try some out. I got a bunch of it.
it's good stuff.
Yeah, because I was thinking about trying that methane blue, but yeah, I just don't know. I want to do some more research on stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah. Do you guys see that Masters Olympia controversy?
Dude, Phil just went all out.
yeah. He's like talking shit about who was the guy that won? He was talking shit about
Dorian.
Dorian.
Dorian Henderson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Is he still coaching?
it's not a good look for the
Yeah.
league.
Yeah. He took it. He took it to a whole nother level. I'd never seen he did like 3 podcasts that were like an hour and a half long a piece, and all they talked about was how bad he got screwed. And it
But
was like,
you got to look at the scorecards. It is kind of funny, but it's nothing that, yeah, he just put it on notice. You know what I mean? So now if there was a target, there's definitely a target now.
it's like, yeah, the scorecard was kind of funny, but I mean, that has happened before in the past. At first they were like, this has never happened before in the history of bodybuilding. And then Bob and Sean Ray made that video like, well, yeah, this happened to Jay Cutler. This happened to Phil Heath. Jay in
Yep.
2001, Phil at the 2010 Arnold. Like it's happened to where you're way ahead in prejudging by like 8 points, and then the guy beats you by like 4 points, you know? And like, dude, the thing with Phil is like, it's like, bro, you're 51, 52. Like your physique is not, it's not what it was 4 years ago.
He still
Like,
looks crazy good though.
no,
Yeah.
he still does. I'm not saying he doesn't, but it's like to be that cocky and to be that like just fuck Steve, like,
It's definitely
you know,
close. Not like either one of them like creamed the other one, like
that's what I'm saying though. That's okay,
Yeah.
that was my point. And I went and looked, and there's this YouTube page, I think it's Fozzy Fitness or something like that, where they showed, you know, top this all the guys all the way down to first. And the dude in third place and the dude in fifth place, they were the ones that got screwed. These two
No, dude
guys
in
were
fourth place that was coached by Ben Chow, dude. He looked fucking insane.
peeled.
Yeah, dude.
Third, fourth, and fifth were like, holy shit. And then Bill and Dorian were like, you know, kind of looked their normal selves. Dorian was like the best he ever looked. The thing I thought about Phil was like his quad separation was very blurry. I mean, he just looks like he's aging, man. Like you can't, once you get in your 50s, man, you're fighting time, you know.
And Father Time wins.
Yeah, it always wins. And Dorian's like 37 and looked really hard and full. And I was just like, man, dude needs to fucking like, what's that gonna do? You know what I mean? Sitting there talking about it 3 podcasts in a row, and then he sounds so cocky. It's like, yeah, when I came out, Steve looked at me and he just gave me a look like he was mind blown, you know. And then, well, it's like, bro, Steve sees everyone. Phil, you think the 52-year-old Phil Klahar is going to just blow Steve's mind? Like, we're talking about Steve here, bro. Yeah. So, anyways, that was interesting, man. That was kind of some drama there for a little bit. And then the cool thing was I saw a podcast with Dorian Hamilton, and he took it so well. He was just like, yeah, I'm not mad at Phil. Like, you know, I'm just happy I won. And I thought he'd be pissed because they kind of buried him. Like,
No, he's super humble, dude. I was talking to him because we were gonna connect when I was in Colorado, but the Masters Olympia was that weekend, and because he had a couple guys doing Colorado, and me and him have always messaged back and forth, just small talk, you know. But yeah. It would have been cool to see him. When I got home, he got back to Colorado. But yeah, he's very humble.
Yeah, he took it well. Let's see. We'll go through a couple more questions here. What do you think the best? I mean, this is a pretty broad question, but best over-the-counter supplements for bodybuilding. I guess if we're not counting, let's take away protein powder and creatine. Actually, just send me your best. Let's not take away anything. What do you think the 4 or 5 best like over-the-counter subs for bodybuilders to stay on year-round?
For health or for like growth? Or just top 5?
Yeah, just top 5 for both. Yeah, just if you had to pick, if you only could afford 5 or 6 of them, we'll say that.
Okay. Protein, magnesium,
okay,
a multivitamin, an omega with more omega-6 because we get a lot of omega-3 from our meals, from our meat, poultry. And then, damn, that puts a lot. Yeah, I gotta have creatine.
Oh yeah.
Damn, that's harder. That's harder than you think.
I know, because there's like 20.
Yeah, there is. Because I think I left out vitamin C and zinc too, and that's good ones.
And vitamin D too.
Yeah, vitamin D, K2, D3.
Yeah, I say K2, D3, and omega. I think are staples just for everyone. But
that's a good point.
Damn, I'd have to write that all down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if you're a white person living this far north, you got to be on D3 for sure.
I know, here it is.
10,000 IUs.
Yeah.
D3.
Yeah, I take that.
Hey,
Yeah.
Ferg, your video is frozen, but we can hear you fine.
Oh, what happened?
I don't
I
know.
don't know.
I know.
You just,
I know. 'Cause I just grabbed my D3 off the ground because I was just going through my Amazon order of all my vitamins I bought on Amazon days.
you're in a nice little pose though, so it's cool. Like your
Yeah.
picture.
Kind of lean in there.
Yep.
But yeah, I'll be coming down to O'Malley's at least once a month to see Blue. So,
Oh,
Oh,
sweet.
well, it's definitely get some training in,
yep,
and he'll have Beaverton open here pretty soon too.
dude, that looks like it's gonna be massive.
Yeah, looks pretty cool. Yeah,
He's ordered a bunch of new tech equipment for that. I think he said in one of his posts. So I'm really looking
yeah.
forward. I love that. Probably my favorite equipment manufacturer.
Dude, they got some pretty good pieces I want to try, and all I've heard is great things about.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
saw the
There's a
tip.
gym. There's a gym up in near Seattle called Tiger Gate that has some of
That's
them.
the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've trained there, and they've got several that I love. All the back machines are fucking amazing.
Is that the one
Everything's
that has
yellow,
the-
right?
I'm not sure.
Might be.
I think that's what it was. I think that's the way it is at Torture Gym in Vegas. But
Oh, that's what I'm thinking about. Yeah.
yeah, but I think they can be different colors. The ones at Tiger Gate are like black or red, I think.
Yeah, is that the one that has like Panada and Nutech?
I didn't see any Panada
No, Panada's at that new one that Corey trains at. Yep.
Oh yeah,
Oh, see, that's my area, and I don't even know. I stay in the Tacoma area, dude. I hate Seattle, so I try to stay out
I don't blame you.
yeah. I was pretty surprised to see. Like, I was pretty surprised to see Big Iron Gym kind of fold, and they sold it, and Jamie and what's her name broke up, got divorced. That was kind of my spot that was kind of my spot to train when I would go up there.
Yeah, I'd never even got a chance to go in there yet.
Yeah. Yeah, they had a nice little like 2 or 3 gyms set up, and then I think one of the other cheated on each other, and they broke up, and then next thing you know they sold all the gyms, and I don't know who owns them now, but yeah, Seattle's weird, man. Seattle has never had like a big. It's like for as big a city it is, it's never had like that many great bodybuilders. You know what I mean? Like
No.
you'll hear like Portland, Tacoma,
Bill Heath,
Olympia.
that's the only one.
Right. Yeah, that's the only one. And like he didn't bodybuild until he was in Denver, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So it's like it's just weird. I think maybe it's just too bougie up there, like
It's too fucking
it doesn't
expensive to live up there.
exactly has too much of a bougie, expensive vibe. Yeah. It's crazy how much different Seattle and Portland are,
Yeah.
It's like Portland's very kind of blue. I mean, it's fucking. Let's be real. It's gay as fuck, but at the same time, it is cool. There's a decent bodybuilding atmosphere down here. There's quite a few good competitors, and then Portland kind of just is what it is as far as the city. Then you go to Seattle, and it's like there's so many big major corporations up there. There's like so much more money. It's like Boeing, Microsoft, T-Mobile, fucking Amazon, or not Amazon, but Starbucks.
Yeah.
Like there's so many corporations, so much money. It's just so different, the two cities. But
well, if they don't change their policies, a lot of those big companies are going to be leaving.
yeah, probably because of the fucking taxes and all that bullshit,
Yep. And then yeah.
Just like California ran out most of their big companies.
Yep.
Yeah. But we'll do one more here. Let me look through. This one's so do you think that Stu physique is regressing or getting better? Because I'm gonna be honest, I think that it hasn't gotten better. And I don't know. I mean, it's hard, it's hard because I'm sure if he heard this, he'd get by her. But I'm not even friends with Stu, so I don't really care. But the one thing I know about Stu is, okay, so when he turned pro, and he was, he won USA's, and on that big run, he was training like a fucking madman, dude. Like, crazy heavy free weights and pushing crazy weight. And then you kind of watch his workouts his first couple of years as a pro, especially when he lived up in Seattle. He was training at that one gym. What's it called? You know what I'm talking about, Ferg.
Yeah, I do. I know what you're talking about. Up there in Redmond.
Yeah. Yes. I can't think of the name. I was watching his workouts, and literally it was all machines. It was like machine
body shop,
machine bench press, machine incline press, machine fly, cable cross. Like everything was machines. And I just think, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but I don't know if he's putting the same effort into his training. And sometimes physiques max out, and or am I completely wrong and the competition is just getting better? I guess that's the question. Is Stu getting worse, or is the competition getting better? Because he was placing second and third, and now he's placing 8th through 10th. Let's go with that.
I think the last showing he missed his peak, and he was very transparent about that. The last showing he had, he nailed his peak, but everybody in the whole fucking league showed up to that show.
Yeah.
And I think honestly, when people are saying bodybuilding was dying a few years ago, they're completely wrong, because it is
the all-time biggest right now.
Dude,
for sure.
It's insane.
Yeah.
Look at this. Everyone, if 2 weeks ago, before Ernest said he was going to go to Open, everyone would have had Q winning that show, hands down, bet their house on it.
Yep.
And then now look, it's exciting. It's crazy. There's competition just on every show.
Yep. I agree.
But maybe I think he just missed a couple peaks, and then he keeps moving and everything. And I fucking hate moving. I can't imagine moving in prep.
Yeah, that's brutal. And he moved how many times? 3 times.
Yeah, he's moved quite a bit.
He moved from Portland to Arizona
to Redmond,
Seattle to Redmond to Texas, and now Texas to Portland. That's a lot, dude. Yeah.
Within 2 years.
Yeah. I still think his New York Pro showing was his best.
Yeah, I was just watching that when I was doing cardio this morning. That was Nick, Martin, Antonio. No, not Antonio. The Predator. What's his name?
Antonio Burton.
Antonio Burton. Yeah. And then Stu. Yeah.
No, Nick didn't do that show. You know what I'm talking about? You're getting 2 years mixed up, I think.
Yep, I am getting 2 years mixed up. You're right, because he did get second. Yeah.
Yeah, because Studio got first and Stu got second. Nick did the next year and won.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, dude, he was so full that show. Like, just his side poses, he was just like exploding. Yeah, I noticed he's got some atrophy in one of his casts. One of his casts is like kind of atrophying. I don't know, but I hope the best for him. I'm not friends with him or anything, and you're either friends with Stu or you kind of don't like him. It seems like you're either friends with him or you don't like him. But I wish him the best. Hopefully he can keep killing it. It is cool that we have a couple current pros that are killing it between Ryan and Stu and Shire.
And Shire,
yeah. Shire just needs to get bigger. I think we all know that.
Yep.
And like just like you said, Ferg, like I think we'll end it with this, but like I think the IFBB has gotten so much better, like within 2 or 3 years, just drastically better. Because like you look at Shire, he won the Chicago Pro, and maybe that gave him a little bit of a big head, but I think it would for any of us. Your first year, you win your first pro show, you're at the Olympia, and he did it. Go ahead. Sorry.
He was at the Olympia at his 4th or 5th show ever.
Yeah, literally like 4th or 5th show
crazy.
Ever. Yeah. So he takes a couple of years off. The IFBB like peaks, gets way better. Everyone's improving. It's like worldwide, and shows up and gets fucking what did he get? 13th, 12th, something like that.
Yeah, 12th.
he was a better version. Yeah, he didn't make the amount of gains that people expected in 2 years, but he was 3 or 4 pounds heavier with slightly better conditions. So, I think that kind of gives us our answer right there. It's like, I don't necessarily think Stu or Shire are getting worse. It's just the IFBB is getting crazy competitive.
Well, wait until these Italy guys and these UK guys come over, dude. Have you been watching these new pros from those areas? Dude, they're disgusting.
Crazy. Yeah. Are you talking about the guys that competed today?
Yeah, and then last week,
Mm-hmm.
dude, look ridiculous.
What was last week? I forget. What show?
It was the UK, not the Bros. It was put on by Bros, or the
Who won?
Rose or whatever.
yeah. It was
Who won the overall? Or
it was
the
that
body?
that just Javid. He won it back to back.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah. I can't think of his name right now.
Yeah, sorry if you. Yeah, I butchered it.
Yeah, it's just getting better. I still think Ryan's physique is, I don't want to say levels ahead of Stu and Shire, but I think Ryan's definitely better than both of them. I've always said that, especially
He's got
since
more
Ryan,
untapped potential. You know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
more untapped potential, and more, he's just so much more complete. Like you look at Ryan, you can't pick apart really anything. Like everything's there: big arms, triceps, back, huge quads,
tight waist.
tight waist. It's like it's fucking there, like unlimited potential. So
Well, he can present it even better. You know what I mean? Like,
Posing's really fucking good.
yeah.
Too.
So that's even scarier.
oh yeah, that routine at Cali was fucking magnificent, dude. Like that was inspiring, definitely. And he'd been working at it a lot too.
Well, he
Yeah,
overcame all the hiccups, the gut, everything. You know.
yeah. Spencer, you've been training with him off and on too, right?
Just
Yeah,
once or
man.
twice, not
Yeah,
not too often, but I see him pretty much daily over here at Milwaukee.
yeah.
I talk to him all the time.
He's
He's
he's a, he's a strong mofo too.
yeah,
He can
Yeah.
when he wants to.
he
He's
gets
smart about his training, but when
yeah.
he wants to push some weight, he'll fucking
Oh yeah,
push it.
yeah,
Yeah.
So
I pulled back too on the risk reward, dude. You just got to think about that.
yeah.
yeah, Ferg, you're so strong. It's like fuck. Like I can imagine that would be a little bit of a risk at times. I
Well, I
think
just get this hair at my ass sometimes.
yeah, I think the last podcast we did. Were you on the last podcast, Ferg?
No, I missed the last one. I was on the one right
Yeah.
before it.
We watched a bunch. I was talking about how strong you were on the last one, so we pulled up a bunch of your videos, and everyone was just like, "What the fuck, dude?" Like repping five plates on incline and just stupid shit like that. That must feel bad. That must feel fucking awesome. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, when you're done, you're just like, all right, cool, I'm still good. But yeah.
But anyways, guys, thanks for coming on, man. My phone's at 3%. Thanks for chatting, guys, and have a good week. Go kill it.
Yeah.
You too. Good
Yeah,
talking,
see you
guys.
later. Later. Have a good one.